Okay guys, today we're working on a 2006 BMW 325i. We're going to be doing the valve cover on this guy. Leaking really bad, as you guys can see. The bolts have failed and have allowed oil to seep through everywhere. And it's getting on the belt and throwing the belt off. So we're going to be replacing that for you guys and doing an oil change and the tensioner because it was wiggling. So stay tuned for that. All right, and as always, guys, let's get into the video. All right, you guys. Window crown shield needs to come out along with all the plastics and air cover. Then you can pull this guy out. He's pulled with these 3 clips, and it's just a pull out. So you won't have to worry about anything snagging. Just pull it out. Then you're gonna wanna hang it up so you can do the valve cover. These pull off just by grommets. All of these spark plug boots are pull up and off, as you guys can see. And then pull the wire off, pull the boots right out. All right, you guys. As you guys can see, the tunnels are completely covered. The spark plugs are kind of fine, actually, which is surprising. Oh, maybe except this one. No. Okay, so I'm gonna get the spark plugs out before I pull out the valve cover, guys, so we don't get any contamination on those, since they are fine. Maybe not. There's a little bit of something in there. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get it off anyways. All right, guys. All right, you guys, next step is to loosen this. Let me find the size for you. 18, E18. It's gonna go right on the top of this guy. Loosen it, don't take it out, because it'll make it harder for yourself later. And you just pull it out. As you guys can see, open end goes in like that. That guy is gonna be on the back firewall. You're gonna wanna pull that off the back of the valve cover. All right, you guys, once you get her seated all the way, then we can start working on these seals that go to it. They're gonna be 2, one on the outside and one on the inner. All right, you guys. Now we're gonna put on the gasket here after you cleaned up the surface and everything. We're gonna go ahead and lay down this gasket without bending it. And there's a pin at this top one up here that you're gonna use to align this guy. On like so. Same with our middle guy. We want to get it on without bending it. Ooh, Lord. And you want these parts to face down. just like that. They go under the grooves where they should go, and they sit nice and flush for you. And we're gonna get the air boot off so that we can get you the tensioner, which is 2 10 mils that are right here, like so. Got the valve cover gasket on both of them, the one that goes in the middle for the plugs, and the outside as well. Just got to get the bolts in and put everything back together. I'm gonna do the tensioner now though, because it's a little easier right now. That's that tensioner going in, y'all. E14. There's gonna be a little hole back there that you can stick this over the top of and seat it. It's dummy proof. Can't fuck it up. Alright? I mean, you know, as long as you're kind of mechanically inclined. New bolts are recommended and actually needed, to be honest, when you do this job. The bolts that are in here are aluminum. They don't even magnetize to this stuff. So that right there is some flimsy bolts. These will easily stretch after taking them off one time. So they're like one-time use bolts only. All right, you guys. Once you get all those silver bolts placed in and pushed down to their respective places, you shouldn't have to worry about the gasket or anything coming out of place for you. How? We can get that EGR on, or the electronic valve motor. That's what this is. It's the gasket for it. We're going to be putting it right up against there where that metal meets our valve cover. All right, you guys, now we are ready to start. And like that, you guys, everything is done. If you want more professional work like this done on your vehicle, do not be afraid to look us up on Google at Dubs Automotive.